I just wanted to tell you guys about what I do these days. As you can see here, I was actually taking some medicine because I'm getting sick for about a week now. I've been keeping it from my family for about 2 weeks, so therefore I have 3 weeks to heal my illnesses. I couldn't tell other people that I'm actually getting sick for about almost 3 weeks already. I took medicine 3 times a day these days because of my condition is pretty bad. I don't have the courage enough to talk about it because I don't want people to see what is my darkest side that I've been dealing with for the past weeks, and today I am happy enough to tell you about all of that thing. Actually, I have been sick for about 3 weeks. I have been dealing with over acidities, which is devastating for me. I can't eat meat. I can't eat anything that have a lot of calories and everything. Also, I was just actually having a health check 2 days ago. I have an over cholesterol in my body, and I couldn't walk properly for about 5 days right now, and I couldn't update you guys what was really happened when I get back to my hometown for about a week because I was dealing with all that thing, and I just don't want to film myself being really down for my mental health and my physical health. And today that I'm actually getting better, I took the medicine every day like I mentioned. It's actually getting better and better. I just have the courage enough to talk about it today because I wanted to let you know that being sick is not easy. I have a really bad mental breakdown because of that thing, and I just don't want myself to feel that way anymore. I talked to my family, especially my parents, about what was really happened back then, and they literally encouraged me to talk about this over and over to make me feel like it is okay to not be okay, and like I can talk to them about anything. So like growing up, it's kind of hard for me to just talk to other people about my condition of doing anything. So I tried not to tell anyone, but I saw a lot of different types of information saying that if I keep it in myself for too long and I couldn't handle it, I need to talk to someone that I can trust. So I choose my parent to talk about it. Being in the depression stages for the past months made me realize how bad it was, in a really bad condition. I am just being great to be back to Cambodia for a while. My family is really considerate. They are really caring. They love the fact that I told them, I think last 2 days ago, I told them about everything, what was happening, and to me, I just feel like I wasn't be able to courage enough to talk about it. That's why I keep it for too long, which just made me trap into like the depression stages. I think I was in stage 2 or stage 3 where I cannot figure out what I should do. I'm lost and trapped at the same time, for real. Like I have no idea what I was going through. I literally have no idea what I wanted to do every day. I lost my interest. I don't know, I'm just lost, and I feel like I don't have anything to do at all every day. Even I have, but I couldn't figure it out. I have my school classes, my online classes, but I don't want to do it because I don't have any moods or any courage to do everything and study on my bachelor degrees. And it was really bad, and I was really down for about a while until I come back to Cambodia. Like my condition is actually like go straight down, up and down, down, up and down, like everyday life. I think it's kind of like matter of fact that humans need to be faced, but to me, I feel like I'm not prepared for everything that happens for the past month at all. That's why I was in a condition where I can't, find a way out to believe in myself again, to just start doing something that I'm interested in, like making videos, study for my bachelor degree in building design, start hanging out with people around me, start to to film everything that I do, I lost interest and I lost my signature of my life. Like I don't have any purpose in life. I I don't know. It just different. I feel like I was trapped in another person's body where I cannot just get out of that body. And um, I think the last 2 weeks I figured out how to deal with it. So I watched a lot of motivation video, like I mentioned, for my life update so far. And then I talked to a lot of positive people. I talked to people online. We share about a lot of things that happens in life, and it was actually better. Shout out to people who's actually talking to me online for I think a while now. And now that I'm actually back to my hometown, I talk to my family, I talk to my parents, I start going out with people again, even though I'm sick and I don't have the courage enough to go out. Because when people see me walking like not stable, I feel like they will feel bad for me, and like they feel sad about what happened to me. I don't like showing people about my sadness and like my weaknesses for like to them. So I just try to keep my things personally and not try to get out for about a week. And like I mentioned, I talked to my parents about all these things, and they told me not to be stressful too much. My parent has always been caring about my mental health because living alone for too long made me realize how lonely I am. Even though I don't feel lonely sometimes, but sometimes you just have to feel like no one cares about you, and you just feel like you feel like you're left out from the other people, or maybe from the other worlds. Like I live in Australia, and my family live in Cambodia, which is different, and you don't get to call a lot because you are busy in your study, and your parents was busy with their business as well. And my sibling is also busy with housework and everything. I try to figure out how to balance my life with my family and everything, but I couldn't because I think it's just too hard to handle everything. So yeah, this is just a little bit update on my mental health breakdown for the past months. I just wanted to talk about it for a long time because I wanted to show people how bad it is to fall into the depression stages, where you can't figure out your way out. And I just want to encourage like to you guys to talk about whatever it is. Just find someone you can talk to, find someone you believe in. You can share about everything, even though your best friend, I think especially your parents, sometimes they do not know what is your condition will be like because you don't get to tell another people. So I encourage you to talk about it, even though sometimes you feel like it's hard to talk about it. But I just want to make sure that you guys feel satisfied with your life, with your living spaces, environments every day. Like what you do, you feel like you feel like you're happy about it, you're satisfied, and it's just pretty much simple to accept the truth. Because I learned how to accept something that I do. Like if you regret about something, try to accept it. If you make if you make mistakes, accept it. Everything need to be figured out as time passes by. You have to believe in yourself. You just have to make sure that yourself is strong enough to fight with that thing. Talk to someone that you feel like you're comfortable to talk to, and talk to someone who you can share about all that kind of information that you have in your mind, in your heart, in your in your brain, that you have something like mental health breakdown. I mean, sometimes you just have to figure this out because you can't keep it for too long. Being in the depression stages is horrible. Trust me, like, I don't know, I was there, and like my head kept thinking about something that is useless. Even sometime I don't want to think about it, but it still kept thinking. And I can't get out from my bed. Like I literally just wanted to stay home forever. Like don't want to get out of my bed. I don't eat anything. I only drink water because just to help me be hydrated and be alive. Like I was in a stage where I feel like I wanted to end myself because I can't help myself from thinking about helping the other people. Like I was actually like desperately like wanted to help people. I'm a student. I just 21 years old, which is not hard to figure it out that a 21 years old don't have to think that much. But my brain was like almost exploded because of that thing, and I just don't have the courage enough to talk about that to anyone, which is really suck because back in the day I was just actually telling people that I'm strong. I don't need other people's caring. It was hard and it was terrifying because I'm afraid that people will forget me someday, and that's why I decided to end myself because I was like, no one cares about me. So what do I live for? Like, what is my purpose in life? And I only think about my family. Like, my family was always there when I was devastated, was having a really bad mental breakdown. So I called my mom, and she was like, how are you and stuff like that. And you can't tell them that you're actually in the condition where you can't figure it out yourself. But back then I was like, I should talk about it. And then she was like, oh, okay, that is your condition. She told me about her experiences. She went through that thing as well. She wanted me to be brave. She wanted me to be happy. She was like, if you need anything, just call me. And you always help us, like, as a family. We're your parent. We need to take care of you. Don't feel left out like that. So I feel like it was great that I was be able to call my mom and talk about all of that. It's kind of emotional talking about this, but I really need to talk it out. Like, I can't keep myself from just keep it in my mind. And I think back then it was really, really bad. Like, I don't know, I was just lost and trapped at the same time. Like, I don't want to talk over and over like I was trapped because I feel like I live in a small room, like where it is just white room, like a prison, and I feel like I was trapped there. And because like I don't want to get out of my room and everything, made me feel more uncomfortable. And then I started to go out during the evening time a bit and talk to my mom, and everything figured out. And until then, I realized that no matter what happened, my family is always the priority. So that's why every time I made videos, I always value my family first before the other people. And telling myself that I need to love myself better, treat myself better, is always been my quote, because I was actually facing all of that, and I can't just letting people telling me what I should do, and I need to be stressed out about it. And I learned how to not care about the other people after that, because I figured out that if people don't value myself, why I need to take my precious time to care about them. So I try to stop doing all that thing. And yeah, I think that just pretty much it for something that I wanted to tell you guys about my condition for the past months and weeks and years that I was facing. So I hope you guys feel comfortable with what you do. So just do whatever you feel like it's good, it's satisfying, it's happy. Don't let yourself into other people's mind, because sometimes they give you opinions on what you have to do. You have to think about it, figure it out. If it's right, take some part of it to practice it, and if it's wrong, just forget about it because it's not in your mind. Trust yourself, believe in yourself on what you're doing, and treat yourself better. So this is almost like the last day of 2020. I just want to make sure that I clear everything out from my mind. So I don't want to keep it. So getting to film all of this stuff online and talking to someone, I don't know who will see this video, but I hope that you guys will figure it out, a way out, before you will trap like me, you lost like me. So you just have to be confident to talk about it to someone you trust. And no matter what happened, you got your family. You got everyone in your family. Your parents is always there for you. You don't have to think about like this. You don't have to think that they don't understand you even though they tell you. If you're not talk, no one is going to understand your condition. Try to find someone who you can talk to. And I think that's just pretty much it for my update today. I hope you guys enjoy this video. You guys can talk to me anytime if you guys having a really bad condition in your family, you were living in a bad situation, you are not being courage enough to talk about anything. You guys can talk to me and share about everything. I'm always here. And my quote is always the same, like I said, mentioning every time: love yourself first before you love another people. Help yourself first before you help another people. Because no matter what happened, no one is going to love you better than yourself. Treat yourself better. Treat yourself something nice. Enjoy your lifestyle. Create your own environment. Live your own life. Don't care too much about the other people. And I need to go right now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.